What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's begin today's lesson by setting up our drawing with some guidelines. We'll start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. Let's start from the very top in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Let's go to the center of that line, draw another line going across from left to right. And then we'll use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page. So from that center point, let's step up towards the top of our circle. Just going to mark this off. And I want to measure that same distance down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Let's repeat that across this horizontal line. So taking the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right side. Now I want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So let's start with the top left. I'm just going to rough this in. The circle doesn't have to be perfect. Just go back and just smooth this out. Let's add another guideline coming down the side of our circle. So we'll start on the left side, coming all the way down. Do the same thing on the right. Now from here we start blocking out the main facial features. Let's start by adding a gap in between the eyes. So from the center line, let's step over towards the left, draw a straight line coming down, take that same distance over towards the right and do the same thing. Now from that center line, let's step down, draw another line going across from side to side. From that inside point, let's angle the eye, going up and then out towards the top line. And then from the top, we're just going to bend the eye, going out and then down towards the side. Bend this down and then in towards that bottom line. Now let's draw a circle inside the center of the eye. I'm just going to tuck this in along the bottom eyelid. We can come back and just readjust the placement later. Now from here we're going to step down, just mark off the bottom of the nose with a straight line. Angle the nose going up toward the left and then the right side. Now from the bottom of our circle, let's curve the mouth. We're going to go up in the middle and then down. And just curl up the corners of the mouth towards the side. Add a small bracket on the ends. And then along the bottom, just curve this down and then up. Along the bottom, draw a short line for the lower lip. Now I'm going to layer the collar on top of the chin. So let's start all the way over on the left side. I'm just going to bend this in and up, and then back down towards the right. From the ends, draw a straight line coming down and then in towards the shoulders. Now from the center of the mouth, I'm just going to draw another guideline going out towards the side. And then from the side of our circle, let's just angle the head, coming down and then in towards the jaw. Angle this down and then in behind the side of the collar. Now the ear is going to sit a little bit lower along the side of the head. So let's take that eye line, just stretch that out towards the side. Draw a straight line coming down. Angle this down and then in towards the jaw. Now we're going to add the basic shape of the hair going across the head. So on top of the left eye, let's step up, bend this down and in towards the right, and then up towards the top. Let's go back up to the top left, curve this down, and then out towards the side of the head. Let's go back to the right side, go across the right eye, and then out. Now we're going to add some volume to the top of the head. So from the top of our circle, let's step up, and curve this around, come down the side, and pull that in towards the top of the ear. Go back to the middle, and do the same thing on the right, going all the way around, and then in. Now with a rough sketch in place, I'm going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. So let's erase the top, that center circle. Now I'm going to use this rough sketch as a guide to help add some more details and refine the shape. I'm going to start with the hair bangs. I'm just going to separate the hairs, coming down and then up. Just lightly adding some more detail as we go. Bend this across and then up. And then we're just going to add a few more strands going on top of the right eye. Add a few strands on top of the left eye. Just work our way out towards the side. And now we're going to add some more detail and shape to the eyes. the eyebrow in underneath. Just going to readjust the placement of the mouth. Just going to raise this up a little bit higher. And now we're going to go back and just add some points coming out from the side of the head. So just brushing this out towards the side and up. And now I'm going to add some more shape to the ears. Just adding a point along the outside, coming down towards the earlobe. I'll just add some folds along the inside. Just roughing this in. I'm going to clean up our drawing one final time before we add some more detail and shading. Now we're going to go back over our sketch and refine our lines and shadows. So we're going to start in the center and just work our way out towards the sides. I'm just going to lightly shade in the top of the iris and then fade that down towards a highlight. And now I'm going to use the side edge of my pencil to lightly add some shadows. So I'm going to start with the inside of the ears, just darkening up the top, and then fading that down. We're also going to cast a shadow from the hair on top of the face. So starting underneath, above the brow, and just softening that up across the bottom. Let's add a light shadow to the side of the face and just blend that in. Also darkening up the base of the neck. Now with the hair, we're just going to enhance the texture by just pulling these lines going up and across. Just working with the flow of the hair. Now along the top, we're just going to add a little bit of a glare. So just shading that in, going around the top of the head, and then fading that up and then down towards the side. Let's add a light even shade to the collar area. Now as we get near the end, I'm just going to tighten up my shadows and add a little bit more contrast to the hair. And always be sure to sign out artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. For just $1 a month, you'll gain instant access to exclusive members-only drawing tutorials, virtual art camps, and much, much more. Join our thriving community of passionate artists just like you and let your creativity soar. So just click that link in the description, and I'll see you in the club.